I took my Parrot Anafi up again recently and had another Wi-Fi connection error. Only this time, there was a human cause.
Are you kidding me?
Hello everyone and welcome to CC Loves Drones. My name is Joseph, and recently I took my Parrot Anafi up for another spin and had the same situation happen to me again, as I mentioned in my other videos. If you haven't yet looked at my videos, you might want to look at Anafi GPS fail and Anafi solution. It's actually a couple of videos I did about a Wi-Fi connection error that I experienced the first time I flew my Parrot Anafi, and the second video dealt with the solution that I applied. The second video I didn't have any problems flying the Parrot Anafi, but when I recently took it out again, I got the same type of Wi-Fi disconnect error. Only this time, there was a human reason for the failure. This human. So the way it basically happened was, I was 200 feet away, 100 feet up, and that's whenever everything just stopped working. So what's a guy to do? All right, well, I'll tell you what I decided to do. The last time this happened, I realized the first thing I was going to do was reset the app. And so I knew immediately to go into the app and reset it. Now, immediate's kind of a big word. Maybe it doesn't apply here. It did take me some time because the first thing I did was look to see if I could visually see the Anafi, and I was like, what's going on? Oh shit, this is happening again. And so, it took me, a breath or two before I realized what was going on. The next thing I did was, I wasn't there to make a YouTube video. I didn't have anything going, including the screen capture going. So I realized I wasn't able to capture any of this that was going on the controller. So I immediately went to the iPhone and turned on screen capture and then went back to the app. Now, whenever I did that, that took me, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. Whenever I did that and I went back to the app, I was about to close the app and reboot it. But what happened was the video streaming started again without me doing anything. So as I was sitting there literally looking at the app, seeing the snow in the background, no video, about to close it, the video suddenly started back. And the reason why it started back was because the Anafi was now above me. It had actually returned to home in this whole period. So it had done what it was supposed to have done. So I don't know, it was kind of weird. Of course, this was my issue. The reason why all this started was because I had not turned on airplane mode. I had forgotten to turn on airplane mode. So, go figure. So yeah, I take ownership of this issue because I didn't have the phone in airplane mode. It was a mistake. I should have double checked myself. In fact, I should definitely write down a checklist for the Anafi, because what I'm learning is that the Anafi is temperamental concerning airplane mode and the Wi-Fi connection. Is that me?
Well, allow me to retort.
Here's some things you may want to include on your pre-flight checklist. Number one, make sure you visually inspect your Anafi, of course. That includes your propellers. Make sure your battery is locked in place. Number two, make sure your batteries are fully charged. That includes your controller battery and your Anafi battery. Also, your phone battery. Don't forget that one. Number three, make sure the cable that you're going to connect your controller to your phone with is in good shape. Number four, make sure when you turn everything on that you calibrate your drone. When you connect to your drone, make sure you calibrate it. And last but not least, make sure you flip your phone into airplane mode. You don't want any Wi-Fi signal, Bluetooth signal coming, data signal, anything coming from your phone that might interfere with the Wi-Fi connection from the controller to the Anafi. Did I miss anything there, guys? If so, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Hey, is there ketchup in the bag? If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. I put out content regularly, and a subscription will allow you to get notified anytime I post a new video. And if you love to talk about drones as much as I do, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Joseph for CC Loves Drones. Fly safe, and I'll see you next time.